Okay. So, Kurama ponders why he's in Himawari. He doesn't know. He gives a couple explanations for why. So, he gives three possibilities in particular. You may have been born inheriting a sliver of my chakra, or this was your destiny, brought into being by the Uzumaki and Hyuga blood that flows within you. Oh crap, they updated this version. This is the Viz version. Well, the second one was the blood, the third was destiny. Okay, so does this version still have it? Oh, does any version still have it? Okay. Good enough. Since screw Viz, we'll do it like this. It could be because you got a portion of my chakra when you were conceived, or maybe I was pulled in by the Uzumaki and Hyuga blood that runs through you. Perhaps this is fate. Okay, so Kamui, I have a compromise for you.
Okay.
So, what if we get rid of this? And what if we get rid of this? So, Kamui, what if this is Kurama's explanation, and we just go with this? So Kamui, what if this is fate? Like, what if this just is Himawari's destiny, and that is the explanation?
I mean,
the first time I read this, unironically, this might be the one we have to go with, because even if you want to say the other one, oh, it can make the most sense, you aren't satisfied with it entirely, like you said. We've already said this goes along with the fact that Kishimoto seemingly doesn't want to and isn't going to explain it. Seemingly because it doesn't make sense. So what if this is just the actual most likely answer? Not only just most canonical, most likely answer. That this is just destiny. Because Kishimoto just wants it to be. And there just can't be another explanation. Like, the fact that we aren't going to get another explanation. It just is fate. Are you okay with that?
My problem though was like Kurama's not trying to overcome fate at all.
Listen, at this point, I'm fine with it. At this freaking point,
at least it's tying back to a theme, right?
If this is the closest we're gonna get, this is the closest to fine with it I'm gonna be. And so at this point, this is the way that they ruin it the least. It doesn't have to make sense. We don't have to know why. It's just fate. And I've accepted that at this point. For the past 15 days or so, I've just learned to accept it. Like, this is just the answer. And I have to be okay with that. And we have to move forward, like Kurama said. Because it doesn't matter how. Because we'll never understand fate or destiny. It's this untangible, invisible force from divine, omnipotent beings that we can never truly understand. And so if this is just fate and destiny, I mean, Kishimoto is literally the one writing it, so technically, this is quite literally fate/destiny. Kishimoto wrote it as such. So no matter what, everything is fate and destiny in fiction, based from the author. Could have wrote it any way he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, better than the Hugo Uzumaki blood thing, I guess, but...
So, Kamui, I feel like you'll especially agree with me when I mention the fact that this means we never have to argue Himawari genetic Ninetales nonsense again.
Yeah, we'll say it was fate.
This is the end of it. It's fate. I'm never coming up with another explanation. This is the explanation. And we just have to accept it and move on.
Better than nothing, I guess.
This is fate.
Yeah. Oh, it is. But then I feel like we need to have like a character doubt, like Himawari, like, no, it's not fate, or something like.
Nah, because Naruto did that arc for her, and so we don't need it. Again, it's the advanced screenwriting.
Kochi's development's pointless then because Naruto already did the whole destiny thing. Boruto's story is pointless. Writing your own story, Naruto already did that. So we don't need Boruto's story. Don't need Sarada's. Don't need Himawari's. Because Sarada.
But wait.
You know, she wants to be Hokage. Naruto already did that for her.
No. I got the perfect answer for you.
Already established.
It was Naruto's destiny to defy fate. You can't say the same about Kashi and Koji or any of them. They just did it in spite of it not being their destiny. I mean, technically that's true too, because again, Kishimoto wrote it that way. Kishimoto was always going to write it as Naruto defying his fate, and so it was his destiny to defy his fate. Who knows what Kishimoto didn't even write Kashi and Koji, so we can't say the same about Kashi and Koji. So for Kurama, this is just
I feel like this just doesn't work with that theme.
Listen,
really
no matter what we do, this ruins Naruto to some degree. We have to go with the answer that ruins it the least. I feel like it's this. Yeah. Just no explanation. Move on. This is what we get.
This one I think doesn't retroactively might question some of the destiny themes for Boruto, but in the current state, yeah, it's probably the best.
So what about this? So this can't retroactively do anything to the destiny themes because this isn't a theme about destiny. It's a theme about fate.
Isn't there a show called like Fate Zero or something? Just put a 0 after.
Yeah. Believe it or not Naruto related. But I'm glad that we've settled on this, Kamui. I'm glad that we've agreed and that we can move on past Himawari and that it's not genetics, not bloodline, not chakra. It's not affinity. It's not reincarnation or anything I said, choosing, blah, blah, blah. It's not from her fate. It's not from her power from Daemon that is intense, or it's not her lock-on mode. It's not from Hamura. No. It's not Otsutsuki shenanigans. It's fate. It's always bound to happen. It's not even destiny.
Yep.
It's fate.
Fate.
As Viz has clarified.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Shinjitsu.
This is beyond Shinjitsu at this point. It's fate.